bot, bro. Why the last team bots?
Yeah, JZM, I think you do know how you got into bot lobbies. So today, guys, I did a bit of research on this, and I just wanted to go over how this sort of thing works, where a player like JZM, who's clearly very good at the game, can go into lobbies like this and drop a 20 to 30 kill game and do that pretty consistently, sometimes a couple times a week. I did notice a trend here. Now, to preface all this, I do want to say I have in no regard any hate towards JZM. I think he's a good guy, but there is clearly something going on here where he's able to get into lobbies that are ranked much lower than his skill to be able to get these kind of kills. So I'm gonna go over all that with you guys now. Just know I don't want any hate towards JZM. There's tons of other big YouTubers that do the exact same thing. But with that being said, I also want people to be honest about how they're getting into lobbies like this. I wouldn't have such a big problem with it if you prefaced in each video, hey, this is how I'm getting into these lobbies to fight these people.
I'm letting him win just because he's a bot. I don't know why there's bots in this game. Like, it literally makes zero sense to add bots, AI, in a battle royale. No, bro, he's sweaty. No! He's a god, bro.
Alright, so everybody knows JZM's epic. I think that it's pretty common, it's pretty out there, but it's JZM on combat. I went ahead and pulled it up here, and I just wanted to kind of show how he was able to get into these lobbies where he's dropping 20 to 30 kill games. So if we look at his KD, it's obviously very good. Like I mentioned, he's a very good player. He has anywhere from like a 4 to a 6 KD. So he is definitely skilled. That's not the point of the video at all. But there's a way he's getting into lobbies where he's playing with noobs or even actual AI bots. And the reason for that is he'll hop into a match and then he'll actually just die. And he'll do that over and over again, where you join a match and die. As you can see here, he did 16 matches in a row and then died. And I think that if he does that enough, it'll start placing you with lower and lower skilled players until there's literal AIs and also people who have maybe a 1 KD. So he's already kind of he's a little bit exploiting the skill-based matchmaking system a bit. What I think that needs to be done, and the purpose for this video is, I think that it'd be better if Epic actually took people's KD or their overall player rank and then put them in games consistently at their rank. So as you can see, he's a 4 to 6 KD player, but in most of his matches when he kills actual players, their KD maybe is at 1, maybe a 2 at the most. So they're definitely not as skilled as him. So as you can see, he did that, 10, 20, sometimes even 30 times. You kill yourself and get no kills, then he's able to drop a 26 kill win in squads in solo. So I mean, the proof is in the pudding here. It's already pretty evident that he's doing this. Now, don't want any hate towards JZM because there's a lot of other players doing this, but I do in fact think that Epic needs to come up with a way that they can take a player's actual skill and make it a bit more consistent, so you don't just join a match and die 10, 20, 30 times and get placed in really low lobbies where people aren't very good. I also wanted to link a video for you guys in the description. I actually used his technique, and me and my wife were able to drop a 40 bomb. We got 40 kills in a game. I'll have a link to that video in the description. It's also a little bit more proof because we use the exact same technique as JZM. Like I mentioned, I just wish that he wouldn't kind of put his videos out there that make it look like he's doing this all just based on his skill. When under the hood, there's clearly some other things going on where he's joining matches and dying consistently, intentionally, to get lower ranked players.